Could we please have the highlighters and the sign choir? Could the rest of us please stand for the presentation of the colors by the NJROTC Senior Drill Team and Color Guard, and singing of the National Anthem by highlighters and Senior Sign Choir.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red flare
A very pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you. I want to thank you for your patience as we delayed our ceremony by about 18 minutes due to traffic and accidents. Welcome parents, relatives, friends, and most of all, the class of 2000. I'd like to welcome school board members Huff, Garrison, Mr. Holt, class, Associate Principal, Superintendent Bill Lamont, and Assistant Superintendent Jerry Wilson. Class of 2000, We are extremely, extremely proud of you, of all your accomplishments that you have made over the years. But the greatest congratulations really should go to your parents. No one ever accomplishes much alone. So this is a day when each and every one of you should turn around, take a look, and give your parents a round of applause. To the parents, where did the time go? In a blink of an eye, they have all grown up to be young men and young women. Just in case you weren't feeling too old today, this will certainly change things. Each year, the staff at Beloit College in Wisconsin puts together a list to try to give the faculty a sense of the mindset of that year's incoming freshmen. The people who are starting college this fall across the nation were born in 1982. Black Monday, 1987, is as significant to them as the Great Depression. They were only 9 when the Soviet Union broke apart and did not remember the Cold War. The expression, "You sound like a broken record," means absolutely nothing to them. They have always had cable TV. Roller skating has meant inline for them. The Tonight Show always has been with Jay Leno. They have no idea when or why Jordache jeans were cool. They have never seen Larry Bird play, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a football player. They never once took a swim and thought about Jaws. The Vietnam War is ancient history to them as World War I, II, or even the Civil War. They can't imagine what hard contact lenses are. They don't know who Mork was or where he was from. They never heard the phrases, "Where's the beef?" "I'd walk a mile for a camel," and "Deplane, deplane." Kansas, Chicago, Boston, America, and Alabama are all places, not groups. And one of my favorites, they cannot fathom not having a remote control. Well, right now, it is really a distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you a young lady who has really given of herself the last 3 years. She's full of energy, very articulate, very intelligent, and I know she will go far in life. We have entered a new millennium this year, and Amy Penn, please welcome Amy Penn as she comes up to give us her speech in the beginning of the new millennium. Amy.
Had to get out my platform. Good afternoon, families, friends, and class of 2000. Today, we gather here to celebrate the ending of one path of our lives, to close a chapter in our individual novels, and mark the ending of an era. As we, the graduating class of 2000, sit back watching the finale of our high school careers, we embark on the hopes and promises of what tomorrow may bring. Today's graduation marks not only an ending, but an incredible beginning. It wasn't too long ago, our parents were helping us get on our backpacks for the very first day of kindergarten. With pigtails and toothless grins, we began our long journey through school. After a year of half days, snack, and nap time, we progressed to full days of elementary school. These years of recess and inspirational teachers slowly passed by. Eventually, we were big, bad sixth graders ready to take on the challenges of junior high. Before we knew it, the bus was pulling up to our stop to transport us to what seemed to be our huge new school. This began junior high, a time many of us would like to forget. This was our time of change and growth, the search for ourselves and the many stages that came with it, the need for love, acceptance, and the whole new concept of boys and girls. Junior high passed in a flash, opening the doors to South Kitsap High School. We nervously walked into this school, not knowing what life would bring us. The vast array of new people, additional responsibilities, and numerous options left us on the bottom of the heap once again. We were left lost in an enormous school, looking up to the imposing seniors. However, that didn't stop us. We were no longer Sedgwick, Marcus, or Cedar. We were a strong, united sophomore class. Through intimidation, choices, and opportunity, we transitioned to the junior class. This was our most trying year. It was make or break. We took the hardest classes and had the most homework, all the while trying to maintain good grades, participating in extracurricular activities, working, and just being a teenager. Somehow, our powerful class managed to get through the hardest of times and the best of times together. In the blink of an eye, we were seniors. We finally made it. We now look back at the past 3 years in awe. Our class has grown together from immature teenagers to caring, confident young adults. Together, we have endured personal struggles, parents, cramming for finals, and sunken into the depths of senioritis. Our days of spirit assemblies, crowded hallways, and formal dances are over. We have strived to the top and managed to attain a level of excellence incomparable to others. To all of you who sit before me today, I would like to offer my sincere admiration and congratulations. South Kitsap High School, class of 2000, after 13 long, arduous, fun years, we are here. We have devoted our entire lives to our education, and now it is beginning to pay off. I would like to thank all of my peers, the greatest friends, helpful teachers and administrators, and our loyal parents. Thank you for encouraging us, rooting us on, being there when we needed a hand or somebody to fall back on. Thank you for simply helping us get this far. Without you all, this experience would not be possible. Now, class of 2000, our time has come. We must go our own ways. The memories, bonds, and friendships we have created will be cherished in our hearts for a lifetime. As we are being forced to step into the real world, making decisions and providing for ourselves, we will take the lessons we have learned with us. As you leave tonight, you will embark on your own journeys. You'll visit many different places and meet many new people. But remember where you came from, and don't forget the important things in life. Thank you. And And now I'd like to introduce the senior signers from American Sign Language to sign "Because You Loved Me."
For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful, baby. You're the one who
reached a beginning to an end. Wow. Now that I'm up here, all I can think about is we are living the moment we have been waiting for 13 years. Pretty exciting. School can be very hard on a kid. I think I cried every day for the first month I began kindergarten. School was a very hard transition to make. Even scarier was the day I began high school. Not knowing what to expect, not knowing if I'd fit in, not knowing if I'd be a failure or a success. Somehow I got through though. Looking back, it almost seems easy. High school and teenage years are said to be the greatest times in one's life. Maybe that's a little bit over dramatic, but we cannot deny the growth that we have done through these years. These past 2 years have not only been a time of learning, but also a time of finding more about ourselves. During this growing experience, probably the most important things to us were our friends. Friends that have been there for us through every traumatic high school experience. Some of us have been friends since elementary, some of us new acquaintances, some of us complete strangers, and some of us enemies. But we have all been together these past 3 years at South Kitsap High School. The reality of today is we may never see most of these people again. The hardest part is always saying goodbye and moving on. With everything we leave behind, though, we also take with us. We take our memories, our friendships, our knowledge, our failures, and our accomplishments. Someone once said, "Don't let life discourage you. Everyone who got where they are had to begin where they were." To focus on the end would be inappropriate without focusing on the beginning set ahead of us. We are finished with high school. The years we thought would never end are finally ending. As we look to the future, 2 words bring together the importance of today: graduation and commencement. Graduation is the completing of our high school years, while commencement is the beginning to something new for us. Year after year in school, we have followed everyone else. We knew exactly where we were going. We knew exactly what we wanted to do. But suddenly, it ends. We must now choose for ourselves. And for a split second, the future is ours to seize. Anything we want to do, anything we want to be. All our lives we have been told that we are grow up to make a difference in this world. Now the time has come. My favorite question in school used to be, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now the question is, what do you want to be now? The question lingers with us, tempting us, tormenting us. So many opportunities and paths we can take. The world is ours to grasp. If the idea were tangible, we could literally wrap our hands around it, being careful not to open our fingers even a little, to let it all slip by us. No matter where we go after today, whether it be college, the workforce, or raising a family, the message remains the same. We are here right now with different opportunities and paths set before us. We are the class of 2000. We are the future. Thank you. Now I'd like to have Mr. Colombini come up to present the class of 2000.
At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Bill Lamont, Superintendent of South Kitsap School District, to presentation of the class of 2000. Mr. Lamont, I certify that these seniors have met all state requirements and South Kitsap High School graduation requirements. I present to you the class of 2000.
Thank you, Mr. Colombini. On behalf of the South Kitsap School District Board of Directors, all of our staff that have worked with these fine young people for many years, and our community, I want to congratulate you for the job well done. This is a class that has distinguished itself with a lot of school spirit, with a sense of community and community service, and with a great deal of academic success. With the distinction of being the first class, the first graduating class of this new decade, this new century, and this new millennium, I congratulate you. Having met all the conditions for graduation, I now accept the South Kitsap High School graduating class of 2000, and will you please come forward to receive your diplomas.
And as we begin the names of the graduates, we would ask the audience to hold your applause so that we can get through this in a timely manner. Thank you very much. And this being a live performance, we hope we have every name correctly pronounced, but please forgive us if we don't. Thank you. Chad Thomas O'Connell.
Laura Sheerhoff.
Christopher Haskins.
Jeffrey Dean Gressett.
Gloria Jensen.
Andrea Michelle Vandenbos.
Eugene Marquez Abad Jr.
Stan Lacey.
Catherine Evelyn Achilles.
Kelly Ladenberg.
Sean Adams.
Rebecca Lane.
Alana Adkins.
Alicia Lanou.
Amadeo de Jesus Alas Jr.
Jacob Darrell Lanfear.
Annie Jean Allen.
Jamie Lansky.
Sarah Grace Allen.
Lisa Jean Lawrence.
Aaron Anderson.
Andrea Rochelle Leask.
Elaine Faye Edwards.
Jamie Lee Lemke.
Todd Richard Chamberlain.
Stephen Hall.
Tyler Allen.
Amy Michelle Penn.
Dustin Anderson.
Eugene Lee.
Eric Anderson.
Brian David Leffler.
Jeremy Ray Anderson.
Michael Legge.
Kevin Anderson.
Richard Lively.
Summer Ray Andreessen.
Julia Lemon.
Jeff Aquino.
Jeff Leonard.
Travis Asakanen.
Ryan Letson.
Jessica June Quachocho Atoigui.
Elliot Levin.
Tony Ayers.
William A. Lewis.
Alex Ball.
Adam Craig Lindner.
Karen Evelyn Ball.
Matthew Liner.
Amanda Ballard.
Frederick Little.
Tamara Marie Banks.
William John Lavoie.
Andy Albertson.
Jewel Lindsay.
Nick Ballard.
Anya Nicole Mora.
Jared Bain.
Mark Loftus.
Joe Barboza.
Kevin P. Long Jr.
Stacia Christine Barnes.
Javier Lopez.
Jessica Lynn Barnum.
Amanda Loser.
Timothy Barreras.
Shannon Ann Lucasen.
Sarah Bartley.
Stephanie Ann Lund.
Patrick Swan.
Charlton John Lupica.
Marcus Bailey.
Dean Maccabetus.
Kristen Banis.
Rachel Marie Maccabetus.
Isaac Bean.
Jenny Lynn Estrada Mandurio.
Chelsea Elizabeth Bell.
Jefferson Maniscan.
Haley Bedreau.
Michael Marlowe.
Olivia Baurichter.
Rebecca Marchione.
Stacy Michelle Benton.
Jeff Morrow.
Holly Arlene Bergen.
Jason Allen Martin.
Joshua Wayne Berthum.
Valerie M. Martin.
Alan Edward Biltoft.
Jeremy Messino.
Jennifer Binford.
Bridget Mason.
Glenn Bishop.
Rita Rose Materne.
Heather Renee Bittner.
Deanna Mathis.
Christopher Michael Blacknell.
Adam Russell Maves.
Joshua Blake.
Hillary Mayfield.
Sean Blake.
Benicia Dawn McClintock.
Carmen Lee Blank.
Brian McClure.
Patricia Blankenship.
Theo Ryan McCall.
Jeremy Allen Blindauer.
Annie Leona McCoy.
Israel Bokweg.
Michael John McCurdy.
Derek Borgman.
Jennifer Ann McDonald.
Christina Nicole Bassett.
Alan McGoy.
Colleen Elizabeth Boland.
Marcus Joseph McHenry.
Kristen Juliet Boyd.
Matthew McKay.
Garrett Bradshaw.
Richard McKimpson.
Hitomi Marie Brady.
Kyle Robert McKinnon.
Chris Breed.
Kelsey McLean.
Josh Brewer.
Nathan McClellan.
Richie Bryan.
Jody McNeil.
Ben Bronze.
Justin McPherson.
Casey Dale Brotzel.
Christopher Meeker.
Brandon Brown.
Nelliana Elizabeth Meggs.
Oh my God, somebody was out of order.
Jeremy
Jeff
Peter
Brown.
Mandiola.
I'm sorry, did I skip her? I thought I said her name. Sorry. Desiree Marie Brown. Must have skipped the name.
Rolando Kismundo Mercado.
Jeff Brown.
Coral Micah.
Jeremy Ryan Brown.
Christina Miller.
Lillian Rosina Bronson.
Kevin Joseph Millivat.
Roy Caldwell.
Heidi Minga.
Christopher Drummond.
Melissa Mohan.
Shane Burgess.
Vega Morlock.
Rory David Burgett.
Jared Morford.
Joel Burt.
Jamie Mark Moritz.
Misty Dawn Butler.
Ronnie Moritz.
Juliana Buzzard.
Rebecca Morris.
Andrea Marie Kale.
Selena Muckley.
Janelle Marie Karras.
Emily Munoz.
Ian Carnes.
Tiffany Munson.
Scott Mitchell Cameron.
Joe Murray.
Brian Campbell.
Courtney Murray.
Stephanie Caprioni.
Nicole Salamini.
Justin Castilla.
Lance Neubauer.
Christopher Catalano.
Daisha Lee Neville.
Alohalani May Cedarland.
Jimmy Newell.
Jeffrey Cherry.
Nathan Nielsen.
Matthew Chesser.
Matthew Nixon.
Benjamin Chester.
Justin Ryan Norenberg.
Jennifer Chowning.
Tom O'Brien.
Calvin Christensen.
Devlin O'Donnell.
Donald Sisney.
Aaron Ogletree.
Casey Clark.
Kimberly Clydeen Olson.
Tyler Clark.
Christopher Nestby Olson.
Janelle Klein.
Emily Olson.
Zachary Dean Cobb.
Bridget Marie O'Neill.
Andy Cochran.
Janelle Megan Olson.
Jason Dwayne Coley.
Suzanne Olson.
Nicole Bianca Collins.
Timothy Parham.
Brandy Lynn Ku'u Aloha Poine Ole Kaluchi.
Benjamin Allen Parker.
Kurt Conrad.
David Patrick.
Aaron Kathleen Conrad.
Jason Michael Patterson.
Aaron Bree Conradi.
Stephanie Pawlowski.
Oliver Kontla.
Shane Payton.
Amy Marie Cook.
Jolita Cruz Perez.
Jonathan A. Cook.
Stuart David Perkins.
Roger Cooper.
Travis Perrin.
Kevin Corey.
Tiffany Ray Peters.
Jennifer Correa.
Kyle H. Peterson.
Christina Colson.
Lindsay Peterson.
Kara Ann Lynn Coyer.
Linnea Petit.
Susanna Eileen Coyne.
Carrie Peterson.
Kevin Lee Cunningham.
Denise Marie Peterson.
Michael Allen Cunningham.
Keegan File.
Amanda DeHame.
Melinda Phelps.
Jesse Dolly.
April Dawn Phillips.
Ryan Dolly.
Ryan Pierce.
Cindy Daly.
Willie Plevich.
Russell Daniels.
Jolene Poole.
Dennis Davis.
Samantha Powell.
Marshall Pat Davis.
Joshua Brian Powlis.
Richard Joseph Davis.
Nathan Pranti.
Aaron Michael Davison.
Elena Pridhoko.
Francisco Delgado.
Tiffany Marie Powlis.
Andrea Delamont.
Laura Petrowski.
Andrea Nicole Delvo.
Hannah Proctor.
Crystal Joy Dempsey.
Christopher Quam.
Raymond Duell.
Sarah Quatermass.
Derek Joe Dickerson.
Emily Quiet.
Teresa Marie Dillard.
Gladys Rios Quintos.
James Dockstader.
Scott Ragsdale.
Randall Dwayne Dowd Jr.
Chris Ramsey Corey.
Mickey Doherty.
Jennifer Lindsay Randall.
Lindsay Renee Dover.
Carrie Brooke Rapley.
Mike Drake.
Robert Lee Raisey II.
Sean Drew.
Stephanie Ruhr.
Keisha LaShawn Dubose.
Tara Elizabeth Augustine Ryan.
Nina Dunham.
Natalie Mae Rice.
Casey Leigh Eastman.
Christina Nicole Rash.
Brendan Joseph Eckert.
Elena Rastel.
Roland Edgar.
James Solomon Rosenblum.
Melissa Sue Edwards.
Deanne Michelle Richardson.
Megan Lynn Eggleston.
Emily K. Ritter.
Matthew William Einspar.
Kim Roberts.
DJ Edwards.
Aaron Christopher Robertson.
Tasha Eisenhut.
Brian J. Robinson.
Erica Jacinda Ellard.
Jennifer Ray Robinson.
Elizabeth Michelle Ellis.
Tiffany Robinson.
Spencer Ellis.
Deanna Holland Robinson.
Brianna Evans.
Vince Rosario.
Chris Evinrude.
Dallas Brian Ross.
Katie Marie Faber.
Doug Ross.
Brandon Farr.
Amy Rother.
Laura Marie Farrow.
Tara Jane Rott.
Sarah Christine Fawcett.
Melanie Marie Rudquist.
Vincent Felice.
Jeff Rummel.
Joey Fenton.
Kelly Rootsey.
David Patrick Ferguson.
Chucky Sablon.
Richard James Fife.
Kelsey Ann Sage.
Gina Felipe.
Zach Salberg.
Devin Fisher.
Kevin Sakai.
Laura Ann Flagg.
Sandra Louise Samily.
Cassie Lynn Flolo.
Angela Cecilia Jordana Sampson.
Shayna Marine Foley.
Nicholas A. Sampson.
Michael Blaine Foster.
Kimberly Marie Sandstrom.
Gordon Fowles.
Siobhan Naya Sardor.
Rasheen French.
Benjamin Sass.
Crystal Fritz.
Matthew Sauerlinder.
Christina Lynn Fry.
Sarah Jean Sager.
Jessica Lynn Fulton.
Gabrielle Ash Santerre.
Melanie Garcia.
Calvin Savage.
Emily Gatlin.
Angela Schroeder.
Leilani O.M. Genobaga.
Craig Michael Schuler.
Jody Lynn Grice.
Jimmy Carla Schwant.
Christina Ann Gibson.
Fred Schwerin.
Taryn Glover.
Paul Brian Scott.
Andrew Godsey.
Chris Seitz.
Benjamin Scott Godsey.
Leah Severin.
Carmen Ann Getz.
Shelby Severson.
Anna Gold.
Adam Richard Arthur Seward.
Kevin Andrew Golnick.
Scott Sharp.
Joshua John William Goss.
Crystal Sheedy.
Jacob Paul Gould.
John Zamel.
Melissa Sue Garcia.
Courtney Danae Shelton.
Richard Joseph Graham.
Joshua Caleb Shepard.
Linnea Nicole Grandia.
Jake Shepard.
Nicholas Lay Graves.
Jay Shin.
Richard R. Graves.
Kevin Lee Shipman.
John Green.
Kara Jean Sagman.
Tina Marie Graham.
Dean Simmons.
Matt Green.
Stephanie Sitting Dog.
Nathan Edward Griffin.
Christopher Scow.
Dustin Griffith.
Tiffany Skidmore.
Jeremiah Griffith.
Christopher Michael Slay.
Amber K. Groves.
Gary Anthony Small.
Andrea Marie Groves.
Kyle Lee Smith.
David Sean Orin Jr.
Mike Smith.
Amanda Guidi.
Nolan Soti.
Matt Gullickson.
Christina Slate.
Hillary Gullickson.
Lindsay Ann Supa.
James Gunberg.
Arwin Fernandez Snay.
Nicole Marie Gerganius.
Aubrey Fernandez Snay.
Joseph Charles Haddenham.
Banu Sonmez.
Daniel Hager.
Chandra Christine Stacy.
Barrick Hall.
Andy Stetler.
Darlene Halter.
Patrick Steer.
Brendan C. Hamill.
Sarah Stone.
Seth Hamlet.
Glenn Straws.
Jason Aaron Hamill.
Andrew Michael Stromberg.
Sean Hammond.
Edward Oliver Sullivan.
Michael Hammond.
Billy Summers.
Adam Hamner.
Jeffrey Alexander Sumter.
David Joseph Haney.
Ingrid Kristen Sund.
Sabrina Lee Hansen.
Brandon Sundberg.
Scott Hansford.
Emily Marie Swain.
Aaron Renee Hansen.
Melissa Lee Swetland.
Cinnamon Nicole Harden.
Jessica Ann Swope.
Joshua Hardwick.
Jason Ryan Tabert.
Christopher Harris.
Kara Tappan.
Amanda Hart.
Gwendolyn Karis Stevenson Tarr.
Kira Joanne Hartke.
Adam Tate.
Scotty Hartung.
Lacey Janae Taylor.
Erica Hartwell.
Greg Thomas.
Jessica Faye Hardy.
Aaron Thompson.
Matthew Harvey.
Matthew Thompson.
Matthew Haskins.
Zainab Saran Toker.
Robert Hawkins.
Satoko Takura.
Jody Lauren Hayes.
Leah Townsend.
Elizabeth Hazelquist.
Brandon Allen Todd Trent.
Tim Heitman.
Aaron Tomash.
Holly Marie Helgeson.
Kristen Michelle Truax.
Nate Hempel.
Melissa Ulrich.
Morgan Nicole Henderson.
Michael James Ulrich.
Jeff Henry.
Patricia Carol Upchurch.
Tara Hesselgesser.
Avery Uceda.
Amy Renee Hickey.
Brian Edward Vader.
Julie Kristen Hyatt.
Lisa Elizabeth Vance.
Jessica Ann Hill.
Brenda L. Vaughn.
Seth Adam Hill.
Jackie Vetters.
Justin Eugene Hobson.
Brian Paul Virilla.
CJ Hawking.
Joseph John Vieira.
Rhiannon Hole.
Anna Michelle Villanueva.
Candace Hoffman.
Missy Volpe.
O. Todd Hoisington.
Amanda Marie Von Rotz.
Crystal Lee Holbrook.
Stephen Wagner.
Joshua Cole Holly.
Tristan Waldrop.
Jennifer Michelle Holmes.
Lynn Walker.
Kelby William Hoppy.
Sandra Walker. Patrick Wall.
David Hauk.
Amber Lynn Walsh.
Jason Brent Hauer.
Jeremy Walsh.
Mandy Howes.
Sarah Walters.
Benjamin Hoyt.
Ian Washington.
Earl Hoyt.
Crystal Wessel.
Stacy Lynn Hughes.
Gina Marie White.
Christy Deanne Hewson.
Leah Curran White.
Rachel Marie Hunt.
Lindsay Aaron Welliver.
Derek Hutchison.
Terry West.
Stephanie Leanne Jackson.
Derek Ray Wilcox.
Holly Jansen.
Jennifer Williams.
Christopher James Jancy.
Nicholas Mark Williams.
Kirsten Ray Johansson.
Nicole Lynn Williams.
Trevor Iwazik.
Andy Wilson.
Ben Johnson.
Angela Lynn Wilson.
Brian Johnson.
Brian Vernon Wilson.
Tristan Michael Johnson.
Michael Wilson.
Ashley McLeod Johnston.
Sonny Wilson.
Jeremy Jones.
Nicole Marie Winders.
Kenneth Lindsay Jones IV.
Paul Winger.
Robert C. Jones.
Jacqueline Wood.
Carrie Kaltenborn.
Nicholas Adam Wooldridge.
Matthew Ryan Cathan.
Alexis Nicole Wright.
Tammy Kopp.
Angela Wright.
Hillary Ann Kelly.
Tasha Marie Collins King.
Jessica Ryan Kelly.
Michael Yates.
Jennifer Denise Kephart.
Teresa Victoria Yatsick.
Travis Karen.
Ryan Yapez.
Austin Kershaw.
Jason Young.
Rosto Carul.
Carlina Jasmine Yount.
Matthew Kervin.
William Zur.
Brian King.
Nick Zink.
Philip Kincaid. Lana Marie Kruger. Adrian Ann Kaipoff. Ken Bolden. Heather Marie Gogger. Valerie Broholm. Sonia Day. and Sarah E. Ripley.
Who will sing goodbye, accompanied by Todd Chamberlain.
Goodbye, my friend, it's time to go. Should we meet again? I'll never know, but I'll take with me the memories. Will you think of me? Why said time flies so fast, and you'll never know till a time has come to an end. We took for granted what we had. I look back on those days of yesterday and can't believe that they're gone. Goodbye, my friend, it's time to go. Shall we meet again? I'll never know, but I'll take with me the memories. Will you think of me? Go separate ways, times have changed, but it's just so hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, my friend, I'll miss you so. Hope we meet again, look back and know that things did change and they went away. But we miss our same. We miss our same.
pleasure to introduce the young and talented Stephen Hall with his speech entitled, "We Will Be the Best."
One more time for Elaine and Todd. Well, you'll be happy to know that it's almost the end of the ceremony, which means that our high school careers are almost done for good. Woo! All right. Now, it's strange to think that our adult lives are just beginning. In fact, beginning today. And for those of you who have spent your high school days wisely, such as our valedictorians and many others, congratulations. Keep up the good work. But for the rest of us, who have done our fair share of slacking, woo! Yep. Understand that the past does not equal the future. Not if you don't want it to. Each and every one of us holds within the power to achieve great things. It is said that what lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Because if you don't have what lies within, then neither your past or your future will ever be very bright. So, we are the class of 2000. I can't think of a class that has had a better chance to be remembered. We need to do our part to ensure our remembrance. Now, there are those who have not believed in our generation, who have not believed in our class. And as I see all of us today, and our proud parents in the back, I see a whole building full of proof that those doubters were wrong. It's time to prove them wrong again. We must be able to look back and say that we have made successful lives for ourselves. And we are from South Kitsap High School, and we are the class of 2000. It is said that the appetite of the lazy craves and gets nothing, while the appetite of the diligent is richly supplied. We must understand that and do our best to ensure our place in history as the successful class of 2000. The great Martin Luther King once said, "If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as Michelangelo painted, or Shakespeare composed poetry, or Beethoven composed music. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, 'Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well.' We will become the best doctors, lawyers, engineers, mothers, fathers, and someday, maybe even presidents. Someone must lead our generation to the future, setting new standards and reaching new heights, and it might as well be South Kitsap's class of 2000. I leave today with these words to live by. Risk more than others think is safe, care more than others think is wise, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. Thank you. All right. Now it is my great pleasure to reintroduce our principal, Mr. David Colombini, for his closing comments.
Class of 2000, this is definitely your day, isn't it? Feels good. But you know what? Someday, if you choose this path, parenting takes a lot. A lot more thought, concentrated leading, money, and greater emotional toil than any diploma ever earned. Parents encourage their kids to be independent, and many nights whisper the parent's prayer. Please, God, don't let them hurt themselves. Help them fly, but don't let them fall. As you start out with your new beginning, This is when your parents and I will give you some advice. Not that you haven't had any before. I appreciate what the author and college professor Joseph Campbell says. He has a philosophy about life, and he sums it up in 3 words. Follow your bliss. It means follow a direction that brings you greatest personal and professional satisfaction in your life. Campbell said we should do like King Arthur's knights when they set out on their Holy Grail. Each set out alone, each entered the woods at the deepest, darkest point where there was no way or a path. If there is a well-worn path, it is someone else's path and not yours. And we know that tradition has it that South Kitsap students never walk down a path that someone else has walked down before. In this way, each individual is able to create his and her own grail, led only by a sense of self-discovery of personal bliss. So I say to you, follow your bliss, and you will have a rich, full life. Follow after money and power, you may lose it and have nothing. Or worse, you may get the money and power and still have nothing. A frustrated executive once said, I climbed to the top of the ladder and suddenly found my ladder was against the wrong wall. Find the wall that turns you on and climb it. Campbell went on to say, where you stumble, there lies your treasure. It's like the space shuttle aimed for the moon. It isn't a matter of taking aim and firing a straight shot. If you did that, chances are you'd miss the moon by thousands of miles. For minute variations change the course of flight. If these errors go uncorrected, they become more and more exaggerated, and you miss your window of opportunity. So recognize, admit, and correct your errors. Then you will stay on target. Success is error-driven. Where you stumble becomes your opportunity to make corrections, to learn and grow. I urge you to go for it, take your chances, and follow your bliss. Class of 2000, today you receive your diploma. It represents a new beginning in your life. You have certainly accomplished a great deal up to this point, and I am confident you will continue to accomplish a great deal more. This is a new beginning, and remember, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. May God bless you in your new beginning. Thank you. I would like to introduce the valedictorians of the class of 2000. Jeffrey Gresseth, Christopher Haskins, Gloria Jensen, and Andrea Vandenbos, who will lead the class of 2000 of Changing of the Tassel. 2000.
I would just like to congratulate every single one of you out there. I'd like to thank the administration, friends, family, and most of all, my parents. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
And now, we, the first graduating class of the new millennium, will stand and turn our tassels on our caps to symbolize this turn in life. We will not forget where we've been, but we will constantly look forward to the future. Our dreams, ambitions, and hopes
for the next 1,000 years. South Kitsap High School, class of 2000, please rise. Take your tassel in your right hand and turn it. Congratulations, graduates. It's about time. Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to introduce the senior highlighters to lead the class in our alma mater.
Class of 2000, you may be seated.